shoes on. Whenever I get uncomfortable, I take my fucking shoes off, and I was like, I feel good right now, yeah. Yo, my best friend said I got the heart of a white woman. He busted me laugh crying in my car because I think that salty tears are hilarious, yo. And I was crying the other day. I was just like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this fucking rent. And then the moment the tear hit my mouth, I started laughing. And he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, yo, I laugh cry. There's nothing wrong with that. Yo, but it affected me when I was breaking up with my girlfriend and we're like holding hands. And she's like, I'll love you forever. And I was like, I'll love you forever too. And then the tears started to come down. And I was like, oh no. I'm about to laugh at this bitch. And as soon as it hit my tongue, I was like, ooh, salty. And I just started laughing. And she was like, you're a douchebag. And I was like, true. So the other day, I was like choking on a tortilla tip. And the fucking tears started to come down my lap. And now I'm just choking and laughing. And I was like, I got a mental fucking problem. So I'm glad I got to share that with you guys. I'm going to get really personal with you guys. I like to share things that happened to me, and I was like, this is weird. Yo, one time I smoked so much weed, that I thought I was gay. Yo, but hear my logic, y'all. Once I tell you, like, okay, that makes sense. Yo, I was watching this movie called Something About Mary. You ever seen it? You ever seen a movie? Great movie if you haven't. But there's a part of the movie where they're like, yo, before you go on a date, make sure you rub one out. And I was like, yo, that's good logic. I don't want to come fast. So I'm high as hell, and I'm just playing with myself. And I was just like, God damn, this feels so good. What was I want to shoot myself in the face? I was like, damn. Kind of feels good to have a dick in my hand. And I was like, oh shit, I'm gay. That's the high logic right there. I was just like, California weed's getting out of hand right now. Yo, one time my girl tried to kill me with some pussy. Let me tell you the story. I told her mom too, like, it was Valentine's Day and I was trying to bless her with some cunnilingus, some fellatio. I was eating some pussy, yo, and I thought I was doing a good job. I was down there, I was just like, brrrr, and yo, I was high, so I switched it up and I was like, boom, 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 eating pussy. But then my mouth started to go numb, and I was like, that's not normal. I've done no cocaine today. And I kind of peeped out. I was like, babe, I'm getting dizzy. And she was like, oh my God, I forgot. And I was like, you forgot? Like, that's the last thing you want to hear when you're eating some pussy. Like, I forgot. Like, forgot what? She's like, babe, I put this cream in me. I was like, you put this cream in you? I found it. It's called Sperm Eliminator. And I'm like, yo, where did you get this? And she was like, Temu. I'm like, you can't buy sex products on Temu, yo. I'm Googling, is Sperm Eliminator edible? It's not fucking edible, yo. I'm washing my mouth out. I'm like, babe, why would you do this? And she's like, I wanted you to finish in me. I'm like, nah, bitch, you're trying to finish me. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Yo, but I'm a clown, so I was like, I'm gonna report you to the authorities. You're a murderer, yo. So I got on the phone, put on speaker, I was like, brrr. She's like, who you calling? I'm like, shut up, bitch. Brrr. I'm like, hello, pest control. I just got bit by a poisonous beaver. Come get this fucking psycho, yeah. We broke up. She was stupid. That was my fault. You guys know what your love languages are? Like my ex, she said her love languages was words of affirmation. I was like, you stupid bitch. Like, why would you, like, what? Give me a gift, rub my body. Like, you want someone to tell you love them? Like, I can't take this shit, yo. Yo, you ever hate someone that you should love? Like, I hate my dad so fucking much, yo. The best day of my life was when he died. I was like so happy. I was happier than 50 Cent when P. Diddy got arrested. And I was like, I was tickled to the core. I was happier than Democrats when they found out Donald Trump was sucking Bubba's dick, yo. I was so stoked. I was happier than a gold digger when her fucking husband died. I was just like, loving life. We were going over the funeral arrangements. I was like, what do you want to put him in? I was like, I have a clown suit. My sister was like, chill. They're like, what do you want to do with the body? Cremation? I was like, yeah, let's burn him up. Yeah. Just light him on fucking fire. Yeah. But I love him a little bit. I adopted his youngest kids. I guess not adopted. I just took in my little brothers. And let me be honest, I don't like these dudes. You know, like, I always thought you had to like bust a nut to have a kid. Like, no, I didn't do nothing to deserve these little fucking kids. Yeah. I'm taking care of someone else's nut, and it's driving me crazy. But recently, I just put them on the Lord's list, meaning I just got life insurance on these guys. Now we are an extreme family. Like, we party like the white boys. We go rock climbing, bungee cord jumping, base jumping, like fly suit, like whatever it is. Because I look at it like this: if they die, that's on God, and I get $1 million. And if they live, then they're meant to be here. So if you want to go snowboarding with me this weekend, get a couple of black diamonds, trying to help me kill my little brother, I'll split the money with you. 10%. I'll split 10% of the money with you, yo. I bartended for 10 years, and that's how I became a racist. It's also why I hate karaoke, yo. Like, if I hear Journey one more time, like, don't stop